Alrighty, since it's getting a little bit towards Halloween, I haven't done this for a while. Let's change the colors on this guy. All you need is a little red dye. I'm going to use tangerine. This is optional. A little bit of vinegar, water, and warm water. It doesn't have to necessarily be boiling. I'm going to get it up to boiling. And then we're going to add... This is up to you how much dye you want to put in there. Make it darker than what you want the covers to look like. Now, I'm going to prep this with some sandpaper first. I'm just lightly going to go over it with some high grit sandpaper. Probably 1,000 grit or so. Just in case they got any clear coat, because it does feel kind of shiny on this. And that's to help the dye penetrate. This is not synthetic, but you could use synthetic, but silk, wool, nylon. All right. All right, I poured in enough to make it, even though it's just tangerine, it looks like blood, kind of orange and everything. I only put enough water in there to float the covers, basically. You know, I don't want to get carried away with it. And this is just some brownies that I made earlier. Right, so I got this heating up. I'm gonna wait till it gets... It's pretty warm. I got my baton up here. Baton 3. Move over there, baton, so we can see. Alright, I think I can turn that. I think that's out enough. Ow. Oh, and when you take your... I got my baton thing down here, and when it grabs the... it grabs the oven. Yeah, because it's being used. Alright, quit playing around. Start putting your knife in there. I just opened the... Open the blades to make it easier to get this. Like that. And that's all you gotta do. I've turned the heat off. We're just gonna sit it in there and we're gonna marinate it. Let it cook. When did I start this? Five after 1. Or 13:05. You military types. Alright. keep sloshing. How long shall I let this sit here? I think it's like 20 or 30 minutes. When does it say here? We can read this. I should have read that, I guess, in advance. Preparation. Pre-wash fabric. What I did with sandpaper. Right here. I pre-washed it. Pre-wash fabric. For every pound of fabric, use a half a bottle. Nah, I'm not using that much. I can always add more. You know what? I'm going to add more. Because it doesn't look orange, does it? You won't be able to know. It's getting orange, but you know, I'm going to add some more. Add some more dye concentrate to it. Take that! There. Make it darker. Slosh it around. Alright, let's get back to our instructions. What was it saying here? Precauciones. No, we don't need to worry about precautions. We haven't even got to that point yet. Dye bath must have enough water for fabric to move freely. To achieve a darker, more intense color, double dye quantity. Do not use belch to remove color. Shake well. Oh, I didn't shake well. Use rubber gloves. I didn't use rubber gloves. Add hot water to a plastic bucket. I used metal. Is that okay? Stainless steel sink or stainless steel pot. Oh, okay. They said it was okay. Ideally, water temperature should be 140 degrees Fahrenheit or greater. I got my little thermometer thing out there. Add 1 teaspoon of liquid dish detergent for best results. I didn't do that. Add 1 cup of salt for cotton. I'm not adding salt to it. Add 1 cup of vinegar. Oh, that's what I did. 2 dye baths for nylon, silk, or wool. Mix well, submerge. Stir consistently for 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Or until the desired color is achieved. Up to 60 minutes. Fabric or your bones will look darker when wet and prior to washing. Rinse with cool water until the rinsed water begins to run clear. Wash in warm water with mild... No, we're not going to wash in warm water after this. Alright, so yeah, that's our answer. Let it sit there for a while. 30 minutes or more. Warning, warning, strobing detected. Alright, quit playing around. Alright, so yeah. That's all it takes. Sandpaper, a little bit of water, about an hour of your time, 30 minutes to an hour of your time, and you'll have a different look. It works best, a white bone works best because it's a neutral background. If you're working with any other color, just remember you're going to have to remember your color combination things, because you add this to that and you'll get a different color. I didn't always remember that, and sometimes I was saying, oh, I want this color, and I could never get the color I was looking for. So, there you go. We'll get to this when it comes to the end. Alright, this has been 50 minutes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it looks good. I spray painted some matte clear coat on it. You can kind of see where it's clumped, where I got a little too close with it. But that's optional. You can see that's the clear coat on there. That's optional. You don't have to do that because it won't rub off on your hands. When this goes in there, it's not like paint. It's going down into the bone. Not super deep. I've scraped off, but it does penetrate. I have scraped them off to change the colors, but I have to scrape it. You know, it's not like it just rubs off real easily. But I think it turned out pretty good. Oh, eyeballs. Eyeballs running around. So yeah, there you go. Like I said, white bone is the easiest to dye because it'll take the color, whatever you anticipate it to be, a lot easier. Jade is another one. It's kind of neutral. It's kind of easy to work with. Any of the lighter colors, but you just have to remember how the colors mix, you know. Anyways, there you go. Hope you enjoyed that, and thank you for watching.